What's up, fight fans? Thank you once again for coming through, much appreciated. Remember, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you're not, come back, watch another video. Thank you very much, honestly. Much appreciated. Alright, let's talk World Boxing Super Series. You know, the thing about this World Boxing Super Series that I just immediately come to my head for some reason, it's the, what was the other one called? Was it the Super 6? And I don't know why, maybe I'm being unfair. When I compare the talent on show on the World Boxing Super Series compared to the Super 6, I mean, it's light and day. Light and day. It's a shame that we didn't get, it's a shame that Badou Jack went up to light heavyweight and James DeGale's not in the tournament, because you replace a couple of those names in the World Boxing Super Series with James DeGale and Badou Jack and maybe even Andre Dirrell, then you got a tournament. For now, I'm still a bit iffy with it. I don't think it's a great lineup. I think the Cruiserweight Division one is fantastic, full of beasts. But I think the Super Middleweight one, nah. I mean, when you think of the Super 6 series, who you had Froch, Jermaine Taylor, Andre Dirrell, who might not have been known at the time, but Andre Dirrell. Andre Ward was Olympic gold medalist. I think you had Mikkel Kessler and Arthur Abraham. I feel like I'm missing someone because that's more than 6. And I don't know anyway, but yeah. And now you look at the tournament now, and I think a couple of these kids might have unbeaten records, but when you look deep into that record, they haven't fought shit. They haven't fought shit. That's why they've got no record. Anyway, back to this one, quarterfinal action, which comes on. I just want to apologise first and foremost. I'm chewing gum, and I hate when people do that on camera, so I want to apologise for doing it now. Anyway, George Groves versus Jamie Cox. Quarterfinal action, which takes place on the 14th of October. So this week we've got Eubank versus Yildirim, and then after that we've got Jamie Cox versus George Groves. George Groves, for me, by the way, is the favourite, quite a margin to win this tournament. Eubank could cause him a problem, maybe, but I think George Groves is the favourite. I think George Groves, still to this day, after everything he's done in boxing, and he's done a hell of a lot, I think he's still underrated. And for the love of me, I cannot see why. George Groves has the best jab in British boxing. The best jab. He has hand speed, he has good foot movement, he's in fantastic fights, he speaks well, he's not boring, he's quick, pretty articulate, and he's got a CV that says you're a decent boxer. But for some reason, after all of what he's achieved in boxing, he's achieved a lot, he's had a few losses, but even in the losses, they've still been mega fights, big fights. I mean, that Carl Froch rematch at Wembley, for me, is my most anticipated fight of the last 10 years. I'm trying to think of all the fights that I've watched in the last 10 years. I haven't been as I watched for George Groves, Carl Froch. Never. That fight was just had everything. And yes, he got knocked out, but again, he was putting up a good performance until he got knocked out. The first fight, he was that close to getting Carl Froch out of there. The Carl Froch. Not a Carl Froch that's aged and can't really do it anymore. That close. He antagonized Froch. It was fantastic. He lost to Badou Jack on a split decision, beat James DeGale. A lot of people forget that, and now he's world champion. And some people have the audacity to suggest that Jamie Cox will beat him. George Groves will walk through Jamie Cox and smash him to pieces. And I'm saying it now, he will. There's a reason he picked him out. It's not because he's trying to be egotistical and trying to be a showman, like picking out the supposedly hard nut of the group. It's because he knows he can beat him. This is a competition. I think he wants an easy way through, and I think we have got into the Jamie Cox hype. I don't know if it's because of Matchroom and Eddie Hearn. I don't know if it's because Jamie Cox is considered somewhat of a hard nut. I'm not sure, but Jamie Cox is the weak link in this tournament. I mean, I don't actually know how he's in the tournament. And this is not me being a wanker. Yes, he's got an unbeaten record, but let's be honest, this guy started at what, welterweight, super welterweight, moved up to middleweight, and now he's super middleweight. He's naturally not the biggest guy. George Groves really could do light heavy. George Groves struggles to make the super middle, so George Groves is naturally a lot bigger than this guy. George Groves' KO percentage is a lot higher than this guy. I think Jamie Cox has like a 50% KO record. Remember, that is including fighting super welterweights and middleweights. I think George Groves' KO record is higher than that. And when I look at the last two fights that Jamie Cox had to almost get into this tournament. I mean, he fought, and I've got it on my laptop so I don't F this up. He fought Lewis Taylor, not bad, 19-3. Then he fought Ivan Jukic, 24-11. And then he fought Georgi Kandelaki, who was 19-25. I repeat, Georgi Kandelaki, 19-25, and he's now in the World Boxing Super Series tournament. I'm sorry, Eddie Hearn has done a favour because he's friends with Sauerland brothers, probably do a line of coke with each other now and again, and that's why he's in the tournament. No other reason. George Groves will do a number on him, and it'll be swift, and it'll be end when George Groves wants to end. George Groves is a fantastic boxer. Understand this, people. George Groves is a good boxer. Is that fantastic? Free goods? Probably. But I expect him to go all the way. I really do expect him to go all the way. There was a time, remember, when George Groves came back and he fought, what is that Frenchman that he fought after the Froch fight? I can't remember what the guy's name is now. It's gone. Callum Smith fought as well. Gone. Anyway, he didn't look great in that fight. And everyone was like, oh, Callum Smith will smash him. George Groves has now found, I think, his home in Shane McGuigan, a trainer that was almost a friend, a trainer that he can relate to. And I think he's got his confidence back. And a confident George Groves is a scary proposition. It really is. I think Martin Murray almost thought that he could take down a George. I think Martin Murray came in almost with the same mentality, like you're done, you washed up, and we all saw how that fight ended. George Groves is a good boxer, and I expect George Groves, like I said, to stop Jamie Cox if he puts his pedal to the metal. If not, a very wide decision. But guys, what do you think? Let me know. Am I being too harsh on Jamie Cox, or is it true? Remember, this guy, like I said, started at super welterweight, light middleweight, and now super middleweight. He's had his problems outside the ring as well. We know he went to jail. I know he's had his issues outside the ring, so I'm not 100% sure we're getting a fully focused Jamie Cox. He might talk the talk, but does he walk the walk? I don't know. I'm not convinced. George Groves to get to the semi-finals, along with Callum Smith, along with Chris Eubank Jr., and the full spot will be filled by whoever really does well in the next quarterfinal. Peace.